Welcome to welcome to Drew Demi Daily News and welcome back. It's actually been quite a while since I've sat down to dedicate Iraqi updates. So today just felt like the right time as we're approaching July the 4th. As many of you know, over the last few years, we've followed Iraq's banking reforms, economic development and its journey back towards the international financial system. While the mainstream media often focuses on conflict and politics, I've always believed there's another story unfolding behind the scenes, and that's the financial transformation. Before we begin, I'd like to dedicate today's report to someone very special, my dear friend, Chella Smith. Many of you will remember Chella. She's absolutely loved following Iraq's markets, the banking sector, and the wider financial picture. She had a passion for connecting the dots and encouraging people to pay attention to the economic changes taking place around the world. She was incredibly excited about the America 250 celebrations this week and was looking forward to seeing what the months ahead may bring. Sadly, Chella is no longer with us, but I know she'd want us to keep watching, keep learning, and keep asking questions. So today, this report's for you. Today, this report is for you, Chella. Let's begin. Iraq's banking system is entering a new era. Today's biggest story is without question Iraq's banking system. For years, Iraq has remained financially isolated from much of the international banking community, limited correspondent banking, strict compliance requirements, money laundering concerns, and international restrictions. All of these have held Iraq back. But today, one announcement suggests that may finally be changing. According to Iraq's financial reports, an elite international advisory team has now begun implementing a roadmap to modernize Iraq's banking sector. And these aren't ordinary advisors. The team includes former senior officials from the United States Treasury Department, former officials from OFAC, the Office of Foreign Assets Control, former leaders of FATF, the Financial Action Task Force, experts from international financial intelligence units, former IMF advisors, European Commission specialists, and experts in international payment systems. This is one of the strongest international banking teams Iraq has assembled in modern times. Officials involved in the announcement said the presence of this strong team of experts from the US Treasury Department and international institutions will open new horizons for the Iraqi banking sector and free it from the financial isolation it has suffered for years. This is an incredible, powerful statement. Guys, what have we said? We've said the corruption needs to be dealt with in order for the RV to happen. And we are close. Prediction of what I have been told by some elites, it should be around August, September. Don't hold me to it. I'm just the messenger. So what are they trying to achieve? Well, we just said that. Well, we just said the corruption, the reforms focus on three major objectives. First, completely modernizing Iraq's banking system. That means improving regulation, compliance, risk management, banking infrastructure, and bringing Iraqi banks in line with recognized international standards. Secondly, reconnecting Iraq with the global financial system. Meeting those standards opens the door for Iraq banks to work directly with major American and European banks through correspondent banking relationships. That would make international payments easier, reduce import and export costs, improve confidence, and reconnect Iraq with global finance. Thirdly, attracting Thirdly, attracting foreign investment. International investors want confidence. When they see internationally managed banks operating to recognize global standards, investment naturally becomes more attractive. For Iraq, this could represent one of the biggest financial transformation in decades. Gold prices fall. Meanwhile, gold prices ease today across Baghdad and Erbil. Erbil. Baghdad and Erbil. 21 karat gold, 21 karat Gulf gold fell from around 882,000 Iraqi dinars to approximately 860,000 dinars today. Whilst prices have moved lower, gold continues to be viewed by many investors as a long-term store of value during uncertain economic times. Short-term movements happen, long-term confidence often tells a different story. So if you guys are worried about the financial collapse, go to charliewards.gold and grab yourself some gold. At least we know it's worth something. Iraq's economy. Oil remains the backbone of Iraq's economy. The government continues working to increase production, strengthen exports, modernize infrastructure, and attract international investment. Today's banking announcement appears to fit in that wider picture. It suggests Iraq is trying to build an economy capable of operating confidently on the international stage once again. Right, over to political developments. There are also significant political reports emerging. Various Iraqi media outlets are reporting that former Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki could face legal proceedings as part of the wider anti-corruption investigations. This is great news. There are reports of numerous potential charges and further investigations involving former officials. At the time of recording, these reports remain part of the ongoing developments and official legal proceedings continue to unfold. We'll continue following them closely, and if anything juicy does happen, I'll be here during the week to let you know. The bigger picture, when you step back, today's developments appear connected. International banking experts, financial reform, anti-money laundering standards, global banking integration, foreign investment, energy development, political accountability. For many years, we've watched Iraq preparing for this moment. Now, it appears that those preparations may be entering a completely new phase. Whether every objective is achieved remains to be unseen, but there is little doubt that Iraq is attempting to reconnect with the international financial community. So, a personal thought. Before I finish, I'd like to share something that was said to me recently by an elite. I'm not presenting this as facts, and I'm not asking anyone to believe it. I'm simply sharing something that was shared with me. Someone who claimed to have insider knowledge told me to watch the months following the America 250 celebrations very carefully. They believe Iraq's economy is approaching a period of renewed international integration. They also suggested there could be significant geopolitical and financial changes during the second half of this year. One comment that stayed with me was, watch the skies. They described what they called rain of fire in the sky. Now, I have absolutely no way of verifying that. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm simply sharing what was said to me. As always, please use discernment, do your own research, question everything, and come to your own conclusion. So thank you for joining me today. I genuinely hope you've enjoyed the return of these Iraq and global financial updates in honor of my dear friend, Chella Smith. I'm pleased to say that starting next week, this will become a regular feature. Every Friday, I'll be bringing you an Iraq and global financial update covering Iraq's. Every Friday, I'll be bringing you an Iraq and global financial update covering Iraq's banking reforms, global markets, precious metals, international finance, economic developments, and the financial stories that often receive very little mainstream attention. We'll separate confirmed developments from speculation, look at the facts, examine the evidence, and follow the money wherever it leads. Thank you, guys, for being here today and supporting me. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for supporting independent journalism. Follow me on Patreon, Drew Demi Daily News. Everything is free. There's no charge. I do updates on crypto on there as well. And if you want to learn how to open a crypto wallet and transfer it onto a ledger, I can tell you how to do that, guys. So keep asking questions, keep seeking the bigger picture. Until next Friday, take care of yourselves, stay informed, stay curious. God bless. I'm Drew Demi, and I'll see you next Friday for another Iraq and Global Financial Update. But for now, bye-bye.